Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from Wheeling, Tennessee. It's getting a little chilly out here. Tomorrow it's supposed to get into the high 20s in the morning, so woohoo! Today's video though, happy Wednesday. It's gonna be, again, a little shorter than normal. But what I wanna do is, I got some stuff that I need to recycle. Back in California, well, if you live in the city, you can just have a recycling, receptacle, and the city comes and takes it all away. But where we live, we don't get that, we don't get to have the green waste taken, and we don't get the recyclables. So if it's something big, you're either burning it or you're taking it to the recycling center. So today I'm going to take you on a trip to show you where I have to take this thing to be recycled. So you can drive with me. And then I also want to show you the schools here in Maryville, Tennessee. And today we're going to start with the elementary schools, which one of them is what I teach at. So we have 3 here in Maryville, and of course I work at the best one, right? And then you're just going to kind of get to see what some of the school looks like. So today, that's the goal. All right, everybody. Luckily, the recycling center is not far from where I work, so this shouldn't be a incredibly long drive. As you can see, a lot of the leaves have already fallen off the trees. We are off to the recycling center. Hey, these leaves are still over here on the side of the road. So here is what I was talking about, where you can have your green waste picked up. Not where we live. So the first time I went to this recycling center, they asked if I was a resident of Blount County, and it felt like I had to prove a lot of things, and now I just show up and take out what I need to take out. So it feels like either they know me now or they don't ask anymore. I think it was because when I first went there, I was like, how does this work? So maybe they just thought I was completely new, which I was, and then asked if I was a part of this county. So all right, it is a beautiful, crisp day. If you like the crisp, that's what it feels like today. So we're passing, this is Coulter Grove over here on the right. That is Coulter Grove Intermediate. So that would be grades 4 through 6. So those of you that are trying to keep track of the grades, if you want to come out here and teach, the elementary schools are pre-K to 3. Intermediate would be 4 through 6. I hope you don't fact check me on this, but the junior high should be 7 and 8, and then the high school should be 9 through 12. I hope I said that right. Up here would be Blount Memorial. Hey, Frosty. If you remember, Blount Memorial is where we gave the cards for the patients. All right. This is one of those shortcuts that I have learned about. When you're first learning a city, you're gonna try to stick to all the bigger streets. And it's because you know the bigger streets, but here you figure out, hey, that's not going to save me a lot of time, so you learn some of these tricks, little shortcuts. So again, Maryville can be very deceiving if you look and say, hey, wow, this is very big city like, but you know, like any city, it's going to be very compacted with businesses and, you know, schools and everything that you would find in a big city. And then as you get, you know, into your little pockets, as you get farther away from the main city, then you're going to find your more rural type areas where you're going to have more farmland. And so we live in the more rural farmland part of Maryville. All right, I told you it was quick. It's going to come up right here, up on the left. And I'm just going to be glad to get this out of my car. So my son just got a computer monitor, and it's just huge. So the box was huge. Okay, as I turn here, this is going to be the Cades Cove Museum. It's interesting that it's like nowhere near Cades Cove, but we have the museum up here on the left. I think I haven't visited this yet because I think it's expensive. It's right up here, but all right, so I'm ready to get out my cardboard here. And all along here you can stick your cardboard. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I just have all this cardboard I gotta get rid of, so off it goes. Bye bye Salsaritas box. All right guys, the recycling is done. I get my car back because that recycling, the boxes were just huge and took up a big amount of space. So feels good to get something checked off my list, and now I can have more things to put in the back of my car. All right, guys, we're going to start first with the school that I work at, John Sevier Elementary School. Yes, you heard it here, National Blue Ribbon School. Yeah, I'm going to be a little biased and say that we're the best school in the district, but let's take a look more at the campus. So our school is pre-K to 3rd grade. So elementary school here in Maryville is pre-K to 3. I'll show you the intermediate, junior high, and high school in another video, but today is going to just be all about elementary schools. We roughly have about 600 students, a little over 600 students, and we even have our own gym. Well, I've learned that that's something that here in Tennessee a lot of schools have just because of the weather. So all right, so here is our school. Okay, everybody, on my next trip to an elementary school, it's Sam Houston here in kind of the heart of Maryville. And it is the home of the Smokies. Oh, by the way, our school is the Foxes. But this is Sam Houston Elementary. Can't say anything bad about Sam Houston because my wife works here, so. This would probably be the smallest of the 3 campuses, just again because we're in the middle of the city here and space would be a little limited. Okay, that way to Townsend, that way to the Smoky Mountains. but I'm headed to Foothills Elementary. They've even decorated William Blunt with Christmas attire. Okay, our last stop is Foothills Elementary. And we are in the east side of Maryville. So Foothills would be the third of the elementary schools. So if you're looking at a map, our school, John Sevier, would be on the western end of Maryville. Sam Houston would be right smack in the middle, and Foothills would be on the western side. All right, guys. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming along with me today to the recycling center and to tour these 3 elementary schools here in Maryville. If there's any questions you guys have, let me know in the comments section because I teach at John Sevier and we collaborate with the other schools. So if there's any questions you have, let me know. Thank you so much for subscribing, commenting, liking, and just coming along with me on this journey. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in Sunday's video.